Nothing like a trip to Speedville, and that's what you have when you come to Road America here in Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin. I'm with George Bruggen. He's the president and general manager of this great facility. George, always good to be here with you. How great a weekend is this Road Race Showcase?
This is a wonderful weekend for the fans. It's just fantastic. We've got 12 races, 7 series. It's just loaded full of entertainment.
As always, they come here in droves to camp and enjoy the great weather in the summertime.
We have a unique fan and a unique experience here at Road America. It's not your typical racetrack. We've got 4 generations of fans that we've been developing here. They come here for a weekend with their family, developing new fans. It's great.
How good a corporate partner is Mazda for you at a place like this?
They're really wonderful. They understand to market at the grassroots, touch the people that buy products, and they can buy performance products for the cars that they pick up in the showroom. It's great.
Back to our action here. Justin Piscatell was on the pole. 5th right now as the laps start to wind down here at Road America. The Sargento camera. A quick downshift into turn 1. And Piscatell hasn't shown me, Elliott, that he's got quite enough speed here today.
Well, it's really hard to tell because sometimes when you get in a race like this, if nobody's getting away, if you just sit at the back and watch all the stuff go on in front of you, you can kind of map out a plan and decide when it's time to go. And then late in the race, just start picking off people. So, I don't know if he just doesn't have it now, but we saw him have speed early, that maybe he's just waiting to the end of the race and then just try and shoot up through this pack.
Well, he told us at the top, and Dennis Trebbing in some trouble. The Sargento camera on the 19 car looks like he's off the pace and headed to the grass. So the youngster, who's a graduate of the Skip Barber National Series that is Mazda backed, got the Kohler onboard camera in Trebbing's car. He's taking it out of gear. Looks like he's going to be done for the day prematurely. Tough break because he was doing pretty well.
Yeah, it is a tough break, and it's always a tough break when you have to park that far from the pits and wait around to the end of the race and not be able to get back there for the crew.
Meantime, Richard Fisher from Evanston, Illinois, and the Autobarn 24 car comes to pit road. It's one of the MER team entries. Looks like he may have a problem, maybe a tire down. They're going to stop, and we see some smoke coming out underneath that. They're going to bring a jack around and take a look. Maybe got into the wall there.
Yeah, it looks like it did, but I think that he was the one that got into the other guy earlier in the race.
Oh, to Jeff Mosing, yeah,
right,
exactly.
And that may have been what happened up there, and it took a while for damage. Oh, my.
On board with Justin Piscatell, the pole sitter in the 89, the DAMG Motorsports car.
Ply isn't leaving him much room out there. He was trying, but Ply wasn't giving it. I think that Piscatell is trying to get up there now.
Hope you're enjoying our onboard camera coverage here today. Series information available 24/7. The official website is mx5cup.com. Find out about scheduling, about these race cars, about Mazda speed, all the elements that go into this terrific series we're proud to be a part of. Our Kohler overhang there. On to turn 14. Coming up onto the front straightaway, Richard Fisher on pit road with problems. What about that Texas driver, Derek Bertasiglio?
Guys, the 24 of Richard Fisher was just down here on pit road. He said he had a vibration in the left rear corner of the car. He actually got off the track and got rocks embedded inside the wheel of the left rear tire. So you can see the crew, they're picking up the rocks right now. It threw that left rear tire out of balance, and that's what was giving him that bad vibration in the number 24 car.
Best thing to do is not put rocks in your wheel and you won't have that problem.
That's why nitrogen is usually a better choice, right?
Yeah, but that's happened to me before where you got a rock and it actually got caught between the wheel and the caliper and machined a hole in it and separated the wheel into 2 parts.
Glad that didn't happen to Richard Fisher. Justin Piscatell here, continuing to run in the top group of cars, the Sargento onboard camera. Elliott, I was going to ask you, Piscatell qualified on the pole, told us in the pre-race interview that was all because of his ability in the draft, caught the right place to draft. But in a race situation now, you try to use the draft, everybody else is doing the same thing. Passing these guys up front is going to be really tough to do.
Well, it is tough because everybody's getting the draft now. When you're doing it in qualifying, you're actually working with somebody else so that they'll draft up and get the speed and get by on the straights. But here, everybody's trying to do something. Oh, Wilson got a little bit sideways there, going to cost him going up to the bridge.
Battling for second here, race leader is still Lamb. Oh! Contact again, Stan Wilson, and he gets back into Mark Miller. Ply goes by on the inside.
Boy, that was really strange how they got into each other there.
Let's take another look at it here. Wilson's view. Miller rubs on him twice. SCCA and pro racing officials are going to want to take a look at this. One more look from Ply's onboard view.
Yeah, it looks like they touched and then kind of got sucked together somehow and then went over. That was really kind of a strange accident.
Or did Stan Wilson turn left to come back on the racetrack and catch Miller on the way by? We'll be right back.